Hi, good day, PDV01-A students. So let's formally start our lesson for the course. And if in case nobody tells you about this, let me remind you this one, you are beautiful. Whether you're a man or a woman, you are always beautiful. Alright? So this will be our first topic, towards a healthy you. A lesson on self-awareness and self-management. So basically, PDV would always focus on you. Okay, your own personality, your own um your own being, okay? Fundamentally about your own being, about your own self. Self-awareness, let's first define this. Defined as having or showing realization, participation, commitment, and knowledge of one's values development. So, self-awareness meaning you know yourself thoroughly. Kilala mo ba talaga yung sarili mo? Something we ask, 'di ba? Something we ask nowadays with a question that pops in our head whenever we're staring at a blank ceiling, thinking about life, thinking about the future. Do you really know yourself? Do you really know where you're good at? Do you really know where your weakest points? Diba? So those will always be part of your self-awareness. Self-awareness framework, we have these ones. Alright, so the results that you experience in life, every minute of each and every day are based totally on your predominant thought processes, the pre-established beliefs you hold, as well as the emotions experienced as a result of them and what you have come to understand and perceive as truth. So you see, we have hierarchy of self-awareness framework. So yung nasa pinakadulo or yung baseline natin would be your beliefs, your values and beliefs. So part and parcel of your self or of your personality would be the values of you, okay? Of your family, the values you hold, the beliefs that you have. So marami tayong values, marami tayong beliefs na pinanghahawakan and sometimes we cannot let go of those. Kahit matanda na tayo, we will always cling to those values and beliefs, especially kapag ito yung pinamana sa atin ng family natin or significant others. The next thing we have, thoughts. So, yung thoughts natin, part and parcel din yan ng ating pagkatao. Kung ano yung iniisip natin, these reflects our whole personality, our own selves. Okay? Also, our feelings. The way we handle our feelings, the way we feel about something. So, those will always be part of our self-awareness. Decisions. How do we make decisions? Is it really necessary for us to do decisions alone? Or should we consult others for us to be, alam niyo yun, para lang meron tayong confident or tama ba yung decisions natin? Can we reflect on the hardest decisions we have made so far? Ano sa tingin nyo? Okay, so you answer it on your own, ano? So you think of the hardest decision you made so far. Did you regret it? Or have you done a good decision yet? So it's for you to answer. Actions. How do we make actions about the decisions that we do? 'Di ba? Hindi naman tayo nagde-decide lang for nothing. Or I have decided and that's it. Okay? And the results. Of course, we focus on the results. Hindi lang siya actions and it's the end. Okay? So we always see and look forward to the results. The next thing, why is self-awareness important? Your life can only become as fulfilled or produce effects consciously and purposefully based on the level of self-awareness or the lack of that you possess. Okay, so wala naman kasing ibang nakakakilala sa sarili natin aside from ourselves. Okay? Kung sa tingin nyo, hindi nyo pa kilala yung sarili nyo, okay lang yun. We will go to that phase in our lives. Okay? We will be, um, alam niyo, we will have this urge na kilalanin pa yung sarili natin as we go along with life. Ganyan. And mahalaga siya kasi tayo to walang ibang may buhay, walang may ibang pakialam nito kundi tayo. 'Di ba? That's why we should be aware of our feelings, of our decisions, of our own selves, basically. And next, ayan, so just a positive quote, don't let what you can do stop you from doing what you can do. 'Di ba? There are things that we can't do, honestly. Napakadami, 'di ba? But let those not be a hindrance for us to do something that we can do. 'Di ba? Especially kapag alam naman natin na we excel on such thing. It is our programming or our conditioning from the day we were born that sets up our beliefs, which in turn determine our attitudes, affect our behavior, and determine our success or failure. So, when we say programming, ito na yung nandun sa hierarchy kanina, the results, the actions, etc. that we do in our lives. Okay, how do we run our lives? Are we running it freely? Is there something that restricts us from doing our work, doing our best thing, or striving for the best? Okay, be aware of your beliefs. So, ito nabanggit na natin kanina. What we believe will determine our attitudes about it, create our feelings, direct our actions, and influence us to do well or poorly, or succeed or fail. 'Di ba? Sa beliefs tayo nag-base. The values and beliefs that we have can result to the personality that we have. 'Di ba? Kasi it reflects who you are. It reflects who we really want to be. If ever, 'di ba? Kasi itong mga beliefs na to, ito yung foundations Ano yung paniniwala mo? What do you really believe in? What do you think is right or wrong? What for you is morally right? What for you is morally wrong? Okay? So, lahat ng yun, lahat ng dreams mo, lahat ng aspirations mo, they are all rooted in your beliefs. And empowering beliefs that make us feel good, help us experience how limitless we actually are, motivate us to get the most out of every single moment. Okay, so we should be aware of our beliefs and we empower these beliefs. Kasi 'di ba, when we believe that we can. Iba yung nagagawa ng naniniwala ka na kaya mo tapos ginagawa mo. That's why we should be empowering our beliefs. Hindi lang siya something na it is my belief and it should stop there. It's it. Okay? Hindi lang siya ganun. We are empowering our beliefs for us to become the person we dream of being someday. Alright? So some inspirational quotes just for you to read. Okay, so you can read them. I will send you the PowerPoint presentation. Okay, limiting beliefs. Beliefs that don't make us feel good, that keep us safe, or at least that is their intention, inside a box, ones that serve to stop us from living the most incredible life possible. So, ito naman yung mga beliefs na dapat na nating i-let go. Yes, you heard it right. We should let go of the things that keep us away from our dreams or from our possible selves. Diba? Kasi, may mga tao talaga na overthinkers. Aminin nyo man yan or hindi, at some point in our lives, naging overthinkers tayo. And, yung mga thoughts natin yon, it limited us from doing what we can. Or from dreaming what we want to dream of. Diba? So, yun yung medyo off-side ng mga beliefs na hindi natin na-let go. So, you think of the thoughts. Sige nga, kayo nga, you reflect in a minute or two ng mga beliefs na hindi nyo na-let go. Tapos, hindi nyo na na-try yung isang bagay kasi nag-overthink kayo. Okay. I know for sure. So, you go go a trip down memory lane and think of something na hindi kayo naging masaya dahil nag-overthink kayo. Okay, so I know for sure meron tayong mga phase in life na kagaya niyan. And yan, 'di ba? So marami tayong, it's for you to read. Marami tayong mga beliefs na ganito na hindi natin na let go. That's why hindi tayo naging better versions of ourselves. I hope you can share this in class very soon. And again, ano lang naman, a quote, it's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. Diba? And be aware of your attitudes. Kasi baka naman for you, ito ko should accept me for who I am. Yes, oo, you have a point naman. However, your attitude is a manifestation or a reflection of who you really are. So if you don't think about the sake of others, if you're just seeking for your own pleasure, then baka off sa'yo yung ibang tao. Or baka ikaw na rin mismo. Baka hindi mo nakilala kung sino ka talaga. Okay, so that is becoming aware of your own attitudes. Your attitudes are the perspective from which you view life. Bawa, what is your attitude about this kind of religion? What is your attitude about marriage? So these are the perspectives that you must be able to know, because this will be a part of you. It is always a part of who you are. Okay? Some have good attitudes, some seem to have a bad attitude about everything. Halimbawa, mga pessimist na tao, I have a bad attitude about marriage. I have about attitude about life, about friends, about college life, about studies, etc. So, kapag medyo bad or negative yung attitude mo towards something, it could lead to negative things as well. 'Di ba? Which might cause hindrances in your life. And good attitudes, on the other hand, are created, controlled, or influenced entirely by our belief. So, kung meron kang positive attitude about life, perhaps it is considered as something that will create positive attitudes on us or positive beliefs on us, bring positive vibes, being positive aura in ourselves. And beware of your feelings. It is really important na alam natin yung nararamdaman natin. 'Di ba? Para lang hindi tayo hindi lang tayo blanco na meron tayong feelings. We honor each other's feelings, no? Kapag galit ang isang tao or galit ka, we should respect that. Kasi, normal sa isang tao ang magalit. Or normal sa isang tao ang maging sensitive. Or yung nga sa generation natin, 'di ba? Kapag nasaktan ka, it's okay. No? Kasi we are really vulnerable to pain. Pag nasaktan ka, okay lang yan. We understand, we honor your feelings. Hindi naman natin winawala sa'yo yan. Okay? Our feelings are created, controlled, determined, or influenced by our attitude. Kasi nga, diba, hierarchy siya, as explained. How we feel about something will always determine or affect what we do and how we will do it. Kasi our feelings reveal a lot about ourselves. Ano? Lalo na dun sa mga tao na kitang-kita mo kapag galit, kitang-kita mo kapag nasasaktan. Kasi may mga taong magaling mag-conceal ng feelings. Hindi ko alam kung kayo yun ha, but alam niyo yun, i-assess niyo lang yung sarili niyo kung kayo yung ganon. Kasi may mga tao na hindi halata sa kanya na malungkot siya, hindi halata sa kanya na nasasaktan siya, but still, we honor their feelings. Hindi natin ini-invalidate yun. Okay? Beware of your actions or behaviors. Ito, very important. Dapat aware tayo sa actions na ginagawa natin. The step that most directly controls our success or failure is our behavior. What we do or do not do. 'Di ba? So, yung actions natin, malaki yung effect niya in our lives. Kasi every action that we do, may consequences yan. Be it a positive consequence or a negative consequence, it really has effect. How we act, what we do each moment of each day will determine whether or not we will be successful that moment or that day in everything that we do. Yun yan, sabi ko nga, it's the consequences of every actions we made. Okay, so levels of self-task. This is according to Hamstetter, Shad in 2000. So we have different levels. Then this description, tas yan, I can't, and outcomes. Okay, so level 1, the most negative and frequently used self-talk promotes being a victim and lack of control. So usually yung self-talk niya, I can't. Hindi ko to kaya, ayoko nito, oh my God, hindi ko to kaya. Kahit anong mangyari, hindi ko to kaya. Parang ganun. So, yung outcomes nun, negative. Clutters, blocks, and destroys our dreams. We tend to act on our fears and believe the worst about ourselves. So, you see, nagiging negative na tao na tayo kasi una pa lang, dito sa self-talk, inisip mo na agad na hindi mo kaya. Diba? The second thing, we recognize our need to change, but create no solutions. We are stuck wishing. Okay, alam niyo yun, yung parang ang dami mga wish, ang dami mong gustong mangyari, but you are stuck on that. Andun ka lang, nagwi-wish ka lang, nagdi-dream ka lang. Okay? Ang usual self-talk mo, I need to, I should, parang wish ko, dapat magbago na ako. This is very common kapag New Year, when we do our New Year's resolution, 'di ba? Hindi na ako kakain ng madami, magda-diet na ako, mag-exercise na ako. Now, think of your New Year's resolution back in January 1, 2020. Natupad ba hanggang ngayon? Mag-aaral na ako. Hindi na ako magpo-procrastinate. Dapat mag-aral na ako na mabuti kaysa last year. 'Di ba? So, ang outcome nun, negative pa rin. We unconsciously create guilt and disappointment because we do not believe change is possible. Lagi ka naniniwala na, sana ganito na lang, sana ganito, sana ganito. You keep on wishing but you lack the determination to do or to fulfill that particular wish. Next, the level 3, recognize the need to change and make the decision to take action. So, yung usual self-talk mo na, I never, or I no longer. So, that begins the positive outcomes. Okay? Giving directions to the subconscious mind, even if habits do not immediately change. So, sa level 3, nangin mo na sasabihin na, may drive ka na eh. May drive ka na. Hindi na ako ganito. Hindi na ako magpo-procrastinate. Hindi na ako magtatamad-tamaran. Hindi na ako malilate ng gising. 'Di ba? So, may drive ka na somehow. But still, kailangan pa rin ng motivation for you to do such. And yung level 4 natin, most helpful and least used level, painting a brand new you. 'Di ba? Feel natin to kapag, ayun nga, yung best example ko kasi kapag New Year or pag birthday, na minsan parang feeling mo bagong ako na to. It's a version 2.0 of me, 'di ba? O kaya naman, thank you Lord for the 20 years of existence. Ganyan. Feeling mo it's a brand new you nga, 'di ba? So yung usual self-talk mo, I am. Ganyan. And yung outcomes mo would be positive as well. Clears out negative programming and replaces it with positive programming na. Kasi pinaprogram mo yung sarili mo. For you, it is something that I have already changed or something that I have modified in myself. So, yun yung feeling sa level 4 of self-talk. And sa level 5, Okay? Universal transformation, seek to go beyond human worries and cares. So, yung usual self-talk natin, it is, or kumbaga, dinedeclare mo na, eto na to. Finally, it has already changed. Or, alam niyo, dumating yun sa point na na-achieve nyo na yung lahat ng gusto nyo ma-achieve. So, yung outcomes niya would be positive as well. All earthly competition and jealousy have been shed. Level of spiritual enlightenment. Okay? So, ano na siya? Parang feeling mo, na-fulfill na. You have a sense of fulfillment now on yourself. Alright. So, this is a Johari window. Okay, look ha. Ay, sorry. Oops. Okay, so look at the open self cell. So, tingnan nyo, known to others and known to self. Ay, sorry. Okay. So, sa open self, alam mo, information about you that both you and others know. Meaning to say, alam mo sa sarili mo and alam din ng iba. Okay? So, yun yung open self mo. Kaya nga siya open, alam mo, alam din ng iba. Example, alam mo sa sarili mo mabait ka, but then, alam din ng iba na mabait ka. Okay? Then, next is the blind self. Yun yung unknown to self and known to others. Okay? So, you look at the ano ha. Ito, sige. Okay, so this blind self, ayan na, tingnan nyo to. Known to self, ay sorry. Known to self, bumabalik, wait lang. Okay, known to self and unknown to self and known to others. So, alam ng iba, pero hindi mo alam. Okay, information about you that you don't know about others do know. Alright, so halimbawa ng blind self, alam lang iba, pero hindi mo alam. Isip ka ng ganun. So, this is somehow challenging, no? Kasi hindi mo alam, pero alam nila. Halimbawa, ikaw, nayabangan sila sa'yo. Pero ikaw, alam mo sa sarili mo, hindi ka mayabang. Diba? So, that is the blind self. So, yung mga other information about you na hindi mo alam but others do know. Next is the hidden self. So, tingnan nyo, known to self and unknown to others. Okay? Oops. Sorry. Okay, so sa hidden self, yun naman yung information that you know but others don't know. Okay? Ikaw lang may alam. Halimbawa, password. Alam mo yan, pero hindi nila alam. Okay? So, isip pa kayo ng mga ganong kind of information about you. Not necessarily information, it could be personal traits, attitudes, values, habits, etc. And yung unknown self, hindi mo alam, unknown to self and unknown to others. Both of you do not know. Example, halimbawa ay blood type. Okay? Hindi mo alam yung blood type mo, hindi rin nila alam. Okay? So, isip pa kayo ng mga ganong klase ng information about you. Alright? So, unless and until you recognize and develop the self-awareness of the need to change your current beliefs, and learn to release the emotions attached to those beliefs, you will continue to attract into your life and experience the same events, conditions, and circumstances in your life that reinforce and bring into physical existence the very events, conditions, and circumstances that you have been experiencing based on the previously established self-limiting beliefs. Okay, so ito, using this framework, divide your paper. So ito, hindi natin magagawa na, but still, let me just present to you strength, weaknesses, positive attitudes, negative attitudes. So, examples lang naman to. So, strength, so yung skills nyo, knowledge nyo on something. Weaknesses, so yung mga fears, difficulties. Sa positive attitudes naman yan, pagyayamanin, babahagi. Negative attitudes naman, iwasan even, 'di ba? And labanan. Okay, so we have strengths, weaknesses, positive attitude, negative attitudes. Alright. So, this is your assignment or your activity to be submitted the following meeting. On or before the following meeting. So, this is me. I want to create. Okay, so using coloring materials, illustrate or paint a completed new picture of yourself. Okay? In a short paragraph, write something about your drawing which... Ay, wait lang. Sige, disregard na natin yung activity na to. Okay? Disregard na to. I will be sending you an activity. Okay? Na nandun sa syllabus. Alright. I'll stop on this. Thank you.